Stupid!
That's a crime. That's twisted. Huh.
I'm not happy.
Dr. Pepper!
Hi there, I'm Audie.
I'm Danny.
I'm Elise.
And welcome to
Professor Bibbos!
Why did we all go low? We
Hell
did not
yeah.
discuss that. Love it.
Beautiful.
Alright, are we ready to talk about some weird fucking shit?
Yes.
I sniffled.
Oh well.
Yeah.
Heard it. We're still here.
It wasn't me this time.
It was me.
Alright, I want to talk about a very weird cold case. Today we are going to talk about the murder in room 1046.
I don't know what that means, but okay.
Basically, you know what? No, I'm not giving you a synopsis. We're just gonna jump in
Oh,
because it's
Oh
way
man!
better. Just jump in.
Just
Oh
one
man!
question. Is it involving a hotel?
Yes.
Fuck. Hotels kind of scare me, bro.
Hotels terrify me.
Yeah,
I
no.
hate hotels.
I used to stay in this one hotel when my family would go to Pigeon Forge, right? It was right off of the, no, it was in Gatlinburg. It was right off of the strip. You could walk to downtown. And it was the most crack house-ass hotel. And it still terrifies me.
Yep, fair.
Oh.
It's so scary,
I
bro.
just hate the thought of someone being right there.
Yeah.
It's so freaky to me how easy they are to break into. No, thank you.
Especially the ones that had connecting doors
Yeah.
to the other hotel. Like, what the fuck?
Disgusting.
Why?
Disgusting.
Like, I understand if you want to get a hotel room separate for your kids or whatever, and you can still be able to come in. When I don't have anybody staying in that other room, what is stopping them from just coming into my room?
Yeah, like, it freaks me out.
What the fuck?
I don't like it. I don't like it.
I don't have a fear of hotels. I lived in a hotel for 3 months because something happened with our house and we had to move into a hotel and live there for 3 months. And I got a bagel every morning for free and I was so happy. But also cuz I didn't go fancy places. I've never been to like Disney World, Dollywood, anywhere like that. Like Six Flags was fancy to me.
Fair.
So, to take us on little trips, my friend's mom would take us to hotels. And that was our little vacation, our little getaway.
My mom used to do that to me as well, so we could use the pool at the hotel.
Yeah!
We would stay like 2 nights just so we could go swimming.
So fair.
But yeah, going to hotels was like a little treat.
Mm-hmm.
So, I don't have like bad thoughts or memories. I've never thought about someone breaking in.
Maybe
And-
you should.
Honestly, what are they gonna do?
We're about to find out.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, we'll
So
find
right.
out. We'll find out.
So, we're going back a bit. 1925.
10 years before the shark.
I know. We're going back
Whoa.
100 years ago.
It's not the 1800s. I have to remember that
No.
this time.
This is January 2nd. A man named Roland T. Owen checked into a hotel in Kansas City. He was placed in room 1046. Now, witnesses said that he was anywhere from 20 to 35 years old, had brown hair, a scar on his head, a cauliflowered ear, and dressed in a black coat.
Where was the scar?
I think it was somewhere on his scalp, like up in his hairline.
Oh.
So the bellboy who was on duty, his name was Randolph, helped Owen to his room.
I
And-
used to have a bus driver named Rudolph. I know his name's Randolph, but that just reminded me of him. So, yeah.
I hope he liked Christmas.
Oh, I liked him. He did not like anyone. He was kind of a Scrooge, but I liked him. I think it was only because his name was Rudolph, but
Yeah,
I have
fair.
fond memories of him.
Well, that's good.
But everyone else who rode the bus did not.
Fair.
But I think he was nice. Don't know what happened to him, but he was old when I was little, so I hope he's still alive. What?
We just stayed silent! You just kept going!
I was waiting.
Oh, you were waiting for me to stop. I didn't put that together.
You're fine!
Everything's fine.
If you let me talk, I'm gonna continue. Just be like, hey, can we get back to the episode? Can you shut up now?
So, the bellboy was carrying his bag, and he said pretty much the bag had a brush, a comb, and some toothpaste. That was about it.
I thought you were gonna say a body.
That would would be crazy to have a body in a bag and you're like, oh my god, yeah, can you take this? This is real heavy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
See, you know what? That makes sense to me, though, because my dad used to say, all you need for a vacation is a pair of shorts, a pair of swimming shorts, a t-shirt, and then your toothpaste. So it makes sense that's
Yes.
whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa. I'm gonna stop. That's it.
You know, that's
Fuck! that is all that is in his bag. There we go, I got it.
So the maid on duty, her name is Mary Soaptick.
Oh.
The first time I heard that, because I heard it said and not written, I thought they said Mary Soapdick. And I was
Yeah,
like,
is that not what you just said?
no, Soaptick.
Oh,
Mary Soaptick.
cool.
Yep, you just really gotta emphasize that T. So she
Call her
claims-
septic.
No.
Why?
Why?
Why? Why not? Why? Explain it to me. I have no now. Why?
Stop her name! Also, you're talking about shit!
I know, but it's better than having to like censor an episode or it getting flagged because it
Call her
thinks.
Mary! You think that's what's gonna get her censored? We've talked about fucking Prince Albert in our buttholes!
Yeah. We haven't talked about buttholes. We've talked about feet, though.
We're a murder podcast! I think we're good!
Yeah, you make a good point.
You said we have to censor Soap Day, but the Jacob's Ladder, that's fine. So, Mary claims that Owen allowed her to clean the room real quick, but asked her not to lock the door behind her because he had a friend that was about to arrive. So he was like, just leave that door open, no worries.
The murderer.
And remember, because it's 1925, there's no, electronic key cards. These are regular old keys, and there's two sets of locks. There's a lock that you lock from the inside of the hotel room, and then a lock you lock from the outside in case you're leaving. Owen was also the type that kept all the lights off, the shades closed tightly, and other than one lamp on, he just sat in the darkness.
He's a vampire.
I do that, though.
I do too.
We all just vampires now.
The maid also told police that Owen was very worried and kind of afraid. He was in one of those antsy kind of moods all the time.
Oh.
And he tended to just, stand in the darkness as she was cleaning. And in my head, I'm like, is he just watching you? I would not have cleaned that room.
Mm-mm.
Is he just standing in the corner,
Menacingly.
fluff that pillow?
Ew!
Ew!
Plus the table. What is happening? So at 4 p.m. that day, Mary returned with towels and found Owen laying on the bed, completely dressed, shoes and all, in the dark, with the door unlocked. Just laying there.
Do you think he was dead then?
No.
Oh.
Because she walked in, and in my head, he had a fedora. I don't know if he did or not, but in my head he does. And he had it, pulled over, how Indiana Jones sleeps.
Perry the platypus.
He pulls over the hat for his eyes, and he's just sitting there, sleeping. Because as she's cleaning, she notices a note that I believe was on the nightstand that reads, Dawn, I will be back in 15 minutes. Wait.
Oh.
So she leaves. Goodbye. Have a nice one with your weird little dressed up nap.
Mm-hmm.
She comes back at 10:30 in the morning to clean the room again. Now this time, the door had been locked from the outside. So she didn't knock. She's assuming that he's gone, you know. She unlocks the door and walks inside to Owen, fully dressed, sitting upright in bed, just in the darkness.
What the
That's
fuck?
scary. I don't like it.
But that also means that somebody else locked him in the room.
So, if they locked it from the outside, does that mean he can't get out?
Yeah, he's locked
Oh,
in that room.
shit.
And he's not saying anything, nothing. He's literally sat upright in bed, fully clothed, just silence.
Ew.
Oh, I don't like this.
So while Mary is cleaning around Owen, he gets a phone call, and on the phone, she hears him say, quote, "No, I don't want anything to eat. I'm not hungry. I just had breakfast." And then he repeated, "No, I'm not hungry," and hangs up the phone. So around 4, she comes back to deliver towels again, and she hears 2 male voices inside the room. So she knocks, and she hears a rougher voice that doesn't really sound like Owen say, "Who is it?" She says, "I have fresh towels," and he says, "We don't need any," even though that morning she had taken every towel out of the room. Then a woman staying 2 doors down in room 1048 claims that she heard shouting from room 1046. She also claims to have heard a woman's voice, but there was a party going on in 1055, so she could have just been hearing that.
Oh.
So now we're at January 4th, 7 p.m. The hotel notices that Owen's phone has been off the hook for a while and sends the bellboy to see why it's off. Because remember, 1925, it's not like it's just going to hit the dial tone and eventually turn off after a couple minutes. Like, you're fucking with everything if you just leave that phone off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the locked door had a do not disturb sign on it, but he still knocked and a voice said, "Come in, turn on the light."
Oh.
But the door is locked from the inside, and no one gets up to let him in. So after a few more knocks, he doesn't hear anything, and he just yells, "Put the phone back on the hook," and walks away. 8:30 a.m., an hour and a half later, the phone was still off the hook. They sent a different bellboy to let himself into the room with the key from the front desk. With only the light from the hallway, so there's no light on in the room, no lamp, pitch black darkness. You could see that Owen was laying face down in bed, completely naked, and seemingly just very drunk and passing out.
Oh.
He says that he noticed the bedding around Owen's body was darker.
Oh.
The phone stand had completely been kicked over and was on the floor. So he picked it back up, put the phone on the receiver, and just left, thinking that this guy's just like passed the fuck out.
Dog. No.
10:30 a.m., the phone is knocked off the receiver again.
Again?
So the first bellboy goes back up to put the phone back on the hook and walks in to the worst scene you could ever fucking imagine. He opens that door to see within 2 feet of the door, on his knees and elbows, holding his head in his hands, and blood coming from his head.
What the fuck?
But imagine opening that fucking door and you're expecting him to still be drunk in bed, and he's right fucking there.
Oh, like right in front of the
Literally
door.
2 feet away. Like, that's as close as we all are, right?
Yeah.
I'd slam the door back. I'd run away. I'd be like, someone else get this. I can't.
It's time to sell the hotel.
Yeah.
So
It's time I quit.
So this is when the bellboy turns the light on, and he sees blood on the walls, the bed, the ceiling, in the bathroom. It looks like fucking Dexter was let loose in this bitch.
Did he just, like, spontaneously combust?
Oh my god.
So obviously, the bellboy, as Elise said, immediately is like, "What the fuck?" Runs downstairs and he's like, "Yo, what's happening? I need help. There's a dude. There's blood. Huh?" Owen is obviously extensively injured. He had a cord around his neck, his wrists, and his ankles, and had appeared to have been tortured.
Oh my god.
And think about it. If there's blood on the walls and the ceilings, do you know how hard you have to hit somebody to fling blood like that?
Yeah.
Oh.
He had been hit on the head multiple times to the point that his skull was fractured. He had also been stabbed multiple times, and his lung was punctured. There was bruising around his neck indicating he was strangled, but Owen is still alive.
Ooh, that's probably worse.
So when police arrived at the scene, they asked Owen as soon as they came into the room, like, "Hey, what the fuck happened, dude?"
They didn't call an ambulance?
Well, they did. Like, they all arrived at once.
Okay.
Owen says nobody was in the room. It was just me.
Liar.
He tries to claim that he fell and hit his head against the bathtub.
Sir.
So after a brief conversation, he falls unconscious and is taken to the hospital.
It's probably because he was scared, like, oh, if they find out I rat them out, I'm actually going to die.
Yeah. So these injuries, by the time he had gotten to the hospital, had happened within 6 to 8 hours before.
Dang.
Meaning, the first time the bellboy came up and he said, "Come in, turn on the lights," he was already injured.
What the fuck?
But didn't ask for help, didn't say anything, just said, "Come in and turn on the lights."
Part of me wonders if he has, I have no idea the scientific name for it, but, like, the split personality.
Ooh!
And, like,
The theories!
the guy that answered that was a different person within himself, and
Dude,
then another one is,
my
like,
God,
torturing him.
The chills.
Is it, like, DID? Dissociative? Yeah, that.
I want to say when he was like, "Come in, turn on the lights," he was like trying to get help without sounding suspicious.
Maybe, yeah. I can
Like,
see
what
that.
if they were like listening in and he was like, "This is like my one chance."
Maybe that's why he unhooked the phone, because they had tapped into the line.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah.
Or maybe it was just his only way of asking for help over and over.
Mm-hmm.
Just
Oh,
unhook
yeah.
it and hope that they come back.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
There was no weapons found in the room, And none of his belongings were found in the room either. Everything had been stripped.
Oh.
There were 4 fingerprints found on the phone that were female.
Oh. What is it, the maid?
No, was not the maid.
Was it the
maid
person-
never touched the phone.
Was it the person who left the note? What if they came with a guy?
Maybe. So that night, unfortunately, Owen did pass away in the hospital.
Damn.
Right before he died, he claimed that he was from Los Angeles. So the police tried tracing his name back there, but they can't find anything, so it was a fake name.
Damn.
So as the story starts spreading, countless people across America are now calling in to see if Owen is their missing relative.
Oh.
And obviously the police are trying to focus on this Dawn character, but they can't find anyone. There's no record of people coming in and out of the hotel. Nothing.
And I guarantee you Dawn was a fake name as well.
Did they have cameras?
So the upcoming burial was announced by the Journal Post to be in a potter's field, which means that you're an unknown person.
Oh.
Like it's just a common grave, basically.
Yeah.
Right before he's about to be buried, the funeral home gets a call from an anonymous person who says that they'll send the money to give Owen a proper funeral.
Ooh.
So March 23rd, money bundled inside of a newspaper was delivered to the funeral home, along with a flower delivery with a card that said, "Love forever, Louise." And it had a separate note saying to place it on Owen's grave.
Oh.
In 1936, a woman named Ruby Ogletree read an article about Owen's case where they had done a drawn image of what he looked like. From looking in the image from that magazine, she claims that it is her son who left Birmingham in 1934. His real name is Artemus Ogletree, and he was only 17 years old. And we have confirmed this was her son.
Oh.
So she looked at this photo and said, "That's him." And these photos, like, they look alike, but not enough for me to be like, "Oh, that's him."
Yeah. It's just a mom thing. She knew.
You said that he left Birmingham in 1930...
1934. It must have been 1924.
Yeah, I was about to say, because didn't this happen in 1925?
So this must have been 1924, and it autocorrected. But this was the image that was put in the newspaper and the magazine of
And
the
he's
guy.
supposed to be how old?
Anywhere from 20 to 35.
Oh, okay. I thought you
But
said
she said that
17.
he was 17.
He was. This is what he actually looked like.
Oh. I can see that, yeah.
Yeah.
I can see it. The drawings are never going to be that accurate.
No.
Yeah.
not.
And, like, if she, like, compares him, like, to his father, and, like, how, like, he looks, and, like, how he used to look, then, yeah. Does that make sense? Does that make sense, or do I sound
All I
crazy?
was thinking of was you said like 5 times.
No, I was too. I was like, whoa.
You said like, and then he like, so he looked like. And I
Oh,
was like, that's gonna be a clip to edit.
no!
Those are the clips that literally take me like 4.5 minutes. 'Cause I'm sitting there like making a sentence.
Yeah, I just meant that, like...
I've been listening to you for the past 10 minutes, and I'm like, yeah.
Yeah!
Uh-huh.
I just meant he has to look similar to how his father looks.
I'm so
Or-
proud of you for making it through that sentence.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, they had photos of him too, so it was easier for her to hold
Oh.
up the photo and be like, "That's my fucking kid."
Yeah. Yeah. I didn't know there were photos.
The photo I just showed you, that's of him.
But when he was 17.
Do you think it was a photo taken after?
No! I meant, like, I thought you meant, like, they've taken a photo of the body, like, of his face.
This is the photo his mother had before he left home.
Oh! Well, I thought you meant, like, it was a photo she used to identify him. Not, like, a photo that she had when he was 17. I feel so dumb now.
No, it's fine.
I was looking for a map.
Oh!
Yeah, of how the hotel room looked.
Mm-hmm. So this bed, it looks like, is in the corner. And the telephone stand's across the room.
Mm-hmm.
So
you
he
just
must
have
have
to
had to
walk in.
crawl.
But think about, the bellhops have to walk in like 2 feet
Uh-huh.
to pick up the phone. It's not like it's in between the beds, how we're used to seeing
Yeah.
nowadays.
Mm-hmm.
In my head, he like threw a pillow. to knock it
Yeah.
over.
The doors right here, they go to the left right here, and then he would be on the bed.
Think about how scary that was for the maid, walking in, thinking no one's there, turning to your right, and there's just the bed and the guy sitting straight up.
Oh!
Because you'd have to go around this corner in order to
Yeah.
even fucking see him.
Exactly. So you're like
Oh
peeking
my
around
God.
the corner in pitch black darkness.
Oh my god.
Yeah, no, heebie-jeebies. So Ruby, his mother, had actually gotten 3 letters in the spring from him, but these letters were dated after he already died.
Oh.
And these letters were typed, which doesn't make any sense because Artemus didn't know how to type.
Somebody else was trying to make sure he was alive.
Oh, they
quote,
were,
unquote.
because she also claims that they were written in a very odd manner that did not sound like her son.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They also found out that Artemus had stayed in a separate hotel in Kansas City with another man who possibly could have been Don. So he was in that area already. So in early 2000s, an author named Dr. John Horner published a book that was basically like a very long, detailed story about this case. And after he published it, he received a phone call from out of state about Artemus.
Oh.
The caller claims that they had found a box from an elderly person who passed away that knew about Artemis's death, and inside the box was an item that was referenced in the article. But the call was disconnected before they ever found out what that item was, and the caller never called back.
I'm telling you, they were tapping into the phone lines.
For real.
They were like, nah, you said enough.
So let's get into theories. So theory number 1 is that there really was this guy named Don that beat Artemis to death and acted alone. The police never found Don. End of the fucking story. Theory 2 is that it was Don and another person, probably a woman.
I believe that one.
Yeah.
So Charles Blocker, who was the elevator worker that night, because remember, this was the time of fancy hotel where, like, they hit the buttons for you and do all that shit.
Oh.
So he remembers a, quote, commercial woman getting off on the 10th floor. She was about 135 pounds, 5'6", dark hair, and had a coat made of Hudson seal.
Oh, those poor babies.
Oh.
He remembers that she was looking for room 1026 to meet a man that she couldn't find. She could have meant room 1046 and had gotten confused.
Yeah.
Because he had never seen that woman check in or out.
So she was obviously a visitor.
And so she could have been meeting Dawn. And remember, there was a woman's fingerprints found on the phone.
Yeah.
And that neighbor heard a woman too.
Yeah.
I wonder what the time frame is to where she left.
They don't know.
Oh.
Once again, no cameras, so like you could just slip out of this building.
Yeah. What about the elevator operator? Did she take the stairs?
She could have taken
She
the
could have,
stairs.
yeah.
Dang.
Or maybe there was a shift change in between
don't
or
know.
something.
Other
Yeah.
than what's just on the internet, there's nothing in the police files or anything like that about a woman showing up, so it's all just hearsay and conspiracy. So there's another theory that what if Artemus was killed because he was cheating on his fiancée?
Oh.
He was supposed to be buried in that anonymous field and then had it paid for by someone else. So when one of the articles came out before his burial, already claiming that he was going to be buried in a potter's grave, a phone call from a woman came in to the newspaper that published it and said, quote, "You have a story wrong in the paper. Roland Owen will not be buried in a pauper's grave, and arrangements have been made for his funeral." When asked if she knew them and how she knew this information, she said, "Never mind, I know what I'm talking about. He got into a jam," and hung up the phone.
Oh, 1000% the same woman.
So then, this is a separate phone call. Another man called the funeral parlor where Owen was and said, quote, "Don't bury him in a pauper's grave. I want you to bury him in Memorial Park Cemetery. Then he will be near my sister. I'll send money to cover the funeral expenses." Then the man claimed that Owen had, quote, jilted a girl he was engaged to, and in room 1046, Owen, the man, and the girl had a little meeting.
Oh.
Yeah, no, she had to have been in that room because how would she know the room number?
Yeah. And
Yeah.
before hanging up the phone, the guy said, "Cheaters get what's coming to them."
Oh, shit.
Hangs up.
Why was he in the
Oh.
hotel room in the first place?
I guess it was like the meeting area. Because it would
Yeah.
also make sense why he didn't pack any clothes if it was just like a for the day thing.
Yeah, or like by the hour, because a lot of hotels, I'm sure, did that.
Yeah.
Yeah. But what if the guy and the girl were the people meeting, and either the girl is the sister of him, the one he's cheating on, or the girl is the mistress, the one
Yeah.
he's cheating on another girl with?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
definitely think that. Because at the same time that this phone call was made to the funeral home, the flowers were called in to be delivered to the same funeral home. And when they were called, It was a woman who asked for 13 American Beauty roses sent to Roland Owen's funeral and, quote, said, "I'm doing this for my sister." So, it sounds like
he cheated on the sister with the other sister.
it was either that or other sister said, "You're not going to fuck with my sister like this," and got their dad to interrogate him, beat him up too badly,
Oh my god.
and left him for dead in the hotel room.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's it.
Oh.
This case is officially cold. It has never been solved. They never found Dawn. They never found the woman. Nothing.
You know, I think he knew what was coming for him.
Yeah.
Because, like, he just took the beating. He didn't say anything about who beat him or anything. He just let it happen.
Yeah.
And then he died.
I think he was so afraid, which is why I think it was the dad of his fiance. Because he doesn't want to make him even more mad because he probably still loved her.
Yeah.
And in his head, he probably didn't know that his lung was punctured. He's just trying to get help. And realized after 2 attempts of people coming up there, he wasn't going to get help unless he tried.
Yeah.
And then in the process of trying was when they came back the 3rd time.
Oh.
But he didn't realize he was about to bleed out by that point.
Yeah. Similar to what you said, I think he still loved her. And he felt bad for what he did.
Yeah.
And he didn't want to rat out her dad or anything like that. He kept quiet. And he's like, oh, I deserve this. I shouldn't have done that. And didn't realize how badly he was hurt until it was too late.
I'm surprised they didn't hear any, like, yelping or anything like that.
Nothing.
What if they probably gagged him?
That, or there were strangle marks. They could have used a pillow because there was blood on everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And because it was 1925, there's no forensics, to go through. They didn't save anything. They didn't know how to do that at that point. And this case is so well known at this point that literally last year, Fox 2 News covered it again.
Oh, shit.
Talking about this cold case.
Oh, dang.
So that's how well known this is. Like, this is still one of the weirdest unsolved cases in America. And that's all we know. We know for a fact that it was Artemus, but we don't know what happened to him because he didn't say anything.
Yeah.
Apparently this is the hotel.
That's terrifying.
That is awful.
It looks like a factory in, like,
It looks like the
movies.
Tipton.
Yeah.
It looks like the school in Matilda.
Yeah.
But I think another thing could be, too, either the dad or, like, the brother had connections with the police.
Something
So they
happened.
kept it under the wraps.
I just still don't understand. Like, you're dying, and you're going to lie to the police. Not only not telling them what happened to you, but you also claimed that you were from Los Angeles when you're from Birmingham.
Yeah.
Why? You're about to die. Why would you do that?
I think there was more.
Oh.
There had to have been more to it.
Yeah, definitely.
Maybe he did that so the police couldn't find the woman.
Probably.
Oh, yeah.
Well, and here's the other thing, too. His mom knew nothing. So was this, like, a woman he ran away with? Because she
That would
doesn't
make
know her
sense.
name.
Yeah.
She knew nothing about it. She didn't immediately say, like, oh, it was this woman or something. So if
Yeah.
he was cheating, maybe he just didn't tell his mom anything. Like, no, I don't have anybody, and really he's engaged to one and fucking the other.
Because he moved away in a year before.
Maybe he moved away to be with his fiance and then in the process found another woman.
Yeah. Because you said this was in Kansas City, right?
Yes.
So, Birmingham.
And he could have said he's from Los Angeles to protect them. Like either the person he was cheating on with or the people who killed him.
Birmingham to Kansas City is 10 hours and 43 minutes
Damn.
Oh, dang.
of a drive.
He said, I want to be away from my mother.
Well, and at that time, that would have been, like, more 15 to 20, because that's using modern technology, 10 hours.
And it says buses would be 15 hours, 0 minutes.
Dang.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, I think he did it to protect her because he still loved her.
But literally, he got beaten to death, and he was like, everything's fine, don't worry about me.
Yeah.
Just come in and turn on those lights, homie. But can you imagine walking in just to pick up that phone, and you're surrounded by blood and you have no idea?
Oh,
Yeah, no,
They
that's
said
awful.
it's in the bathroom, it's on the bed.
And the
Turning
lights
that-
were off the entire time,
turning
so
that
he had no
corner
idea.
And seeing him like that, and keep in mind, the bellhop had quoted that there was like a dark ring around his body. That was the blood seeping into the sheets.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
And you didn't think anything of it? Because at first, when I read about this case, I was like, how did the light from the hallway not cast something on the bed where you would notice? But now knowing that the bed was in the corner when you walked in,
You wouldn't have
Yeah.
been able to see it.
No, it would have been in pitch black darkness.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And light beams don't go super far. So, like, from, like, the diagram, it'll only go up to, like, where the bed is. That'll be, like,
Yeah.
the end
Which is so
of the
creepy.
light source.
Mm-hmm.
Well, and here's another creepy theory that I found, which literally gives me goosebumps. What if the voice that said, come in, turn off the light, what if it wasn't Artemis? What if it was Dawn in the back corner of the room? That was
And
so
you wouldn't have been
dark,
able to see it.
you would have no idea anyone was in there.
Oh, yeah.
How terrifying is that? Because when he came back, the door was locked. He was locked in.
Yeah.
Was
When
he
the-
still in there? What happened? Because Artemis didn't move until the third time. Did Dawn happen to leave and that's why he finally moved?
Oh, yeah.
When they said come in, turn on the lights, was that the point where he was on his hands and knees or no?
No.
That was the time
That was the
beforehand.
first time that the bellhop came up. He said, come in, turn off the lights. Then the second time, he's passed out in the bed face down. Third time, he's at the door. So why wouldn't I believe that he's just been passed out the first and the second time? Someone was up there the first time and said, come in, turn off the lights, with the door locked from the inside. And then they came back with the keys. Dawn still could have been in that corner and just not had said anything because he hears the keys opening the door and no knocking. So he's like, fuck, I gotta hide. Hides. They leave. Dawn realizes he has to get out of there because they're gonna keep checking in.
Mm-hmm.
And either knocked over the phone on his way out, or Artemis got up after he left because he felt like it was safe, knocked over the phone on the way to the door, and that was it.
I think Artemis knocked over the phone on the way to the door.
That would make sense too,
'Cause-
because as soon as you enter the door, there's a bathroom and a closet straight across from each other.
Oh,
So
what if
that
he was
person
hiding in
could
the
have been in
closet?
the closet or the
Oh my god!
bathroom.
Ugh, him in the closet freaks me the fuck out.
Because I'm sure those doors probably stayed shut,
Ugh.
and they
Yeah.
never checked any of the
Yeah.
bathrooms or the closets because they were just coming to fix the phone.
Yeah.
So they could have
Oh,
been in there
that's
the
terrifying.
entire time.
That's terrifying. It makes me think of, I'm forgetting the name of the game, but there's a game. Oh, it's gonna bother me.
1 hour later.
Jacksepticeye and Markiplier have played it. It's a really cool game. It's actually like a movie that's shot to be played like a game. So it's real pictures and people.
I know what
I've
you're talking
seen
about.
one like that.
Stars a guy named Hugo Strange, and he has this like alter ego in this hotel, and you keep having to run away from him, and it's terrifying because it is like a real life movie that you're just getting to play. Oh my
Oh.
god, what is that fucking game called?
I know exactly what you're talking
Dang,
about.
Google.
So
Googling.
good. But it's giving that where like he'll hide in the closet, so you'll come out of the bathroom and then he grabs you,
Oh.
and it's terrifying. A guy named Hugo Strange.
This is
Yeah.
from Batman Arkham City.
No. Hugo Strange is from.
Batman.
Yeah, sorry, I've been playing Batman. Hugo is the name.
Hugo's House of Horrors.
No. He has like alter egos, so he's either Hugo or he's Jimmy.
Hotel Hideaway?
At Dead of Night.
Okay.
It's called At Dead of Night. Great fucking game. But it reminds me of this, where you're just like being chased. Okay. So tell us what you think happened. I want to hear your theories. Message us. And if we get any really good ones, maybe we'll add them in next week's episode.
Mm-hmm.
Woohoo!
So thank you so much for hanging out with us. I'll try and do not a cold case soon. I feel like we need some resolution in this podcast.
Yeah.
But we still appreciate it. If you enjoyed this episode, make sure you check back with us every single Monday/Tuesday. Make sure you stay and you watch the bloopers at the end. You follow us on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, all of the things. Did I miss anything?
I don't think so.
Okay, great. Next
Yeah.
week we have a new theme song.
Ah!
If you want to, I don't know, maybe help out with it, feel free to send us what you think our funniest clips are. And who knows, you might hear it in next week's theme.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
For the next 10 episodes, or 9, or whatever
It's
the
10,
fuck.
it's 10.
Is it 10?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because,
Yeah.
no, I guess it would be 9. Because 10 through, so 1 through 9, and then we changed it on 10.
Mm-hmm.
And now 10 through 19, and now we changed it on 20.
Oh.
Yeah, so 9.
Damn. Oh my god, next week's is our 20th episode!
Yay!
Guys! Season 3!
Let's go!
Crazy.
I'm so shocked we've done this long. Look at us go, guys.
Same.
We only
That's
missed like
just
1 week,
similar.
too.
I know.
Holy shit, who are
That's
we?
crazy.
Yeah,
I mean, we'll be late sometimes, but like...
listen.
We
Y'all
always
gotta,
post
like-
it eventually.
Getting
Yeah,
it out.
exactly.
Getting it out. And we appreciate y'all sticking with us.
Being patient and shit.
Yeah, you know, sometimes
Yeah.
the slumber party doesn't happen till the next day.
Yeah, exactly.
It's
We gotta
fine.
reschedule things.
It's okay. We're still here.
Yeah. For your listening years.
Exactly. Well, with all that being said, I'm Audie,
I'm Danny.
I'm Elise.
and this has been
Breakfast with Bibbos!
So there were no weapons found in the balloon.
The balloon?
The balloon?
Melody McChill. No. It
McChicken.
is not Melody McChilly funeral. What the fuck was that supposed to be? Okay, anyway.
Melody McChilly.
Funeral. I read it and I was like, that
That's
I don't
not
know
right.
what I was trying to type, but it was not that. So he was taken to a local funeral home. Fuck you. We said, we ain't going down this route.
Cut that bit.